Hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Saturday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. It is not an eclipse. It is actually 10 o'clock. Oh, this is new. I just noticed this. Before, when you used to go live on Facebook, you wouldn't be able to see the time. Now you can see the time. Very nice. Okay. Very good. All right. Let's get to it. So, man, today was one of those days. You know how sometimes there are days that you squeeze a little out of the day, and then the day squeezes back, and then you squeeze, and then the day squeezes back, and it's like all this squeezing all day kind of thing. And today was one of those days. But I was listening to Tony Robbins today, and he broke down like the history of people, how they are, like in 4 sentences. And I had to listen to this, like, I don't know, 10 times. And man, it was so good. Every time I reread it, and these 4 sentences, every time I reread them, it gives me I get more out of it. I guess that's how I can break it down. So, history of people. As long as we have lived, you're gonna see that. Check this out. I'm gonna read it first, and then we're gonna break down each one, right? So the first one, so this is how it goes. Good times create weak people. Weak people create bad times. Bad times create strong people. And you guessed it. Strong people create good times. How awesome is that? I'm going to read it one more time. Good times create weak people. Weak people create bad times. Bad times create strong people. And strong people create good times. All right, so let's break down each one. I think this is just so brilliant because it simplifies everything. Not only you can see the plugs, but you can see how you can improve on each one yourself. Check it out. I'm going to break it down for you. First one, good times create weak people. So I was breaking this down in my head, right? Good times create weak people. Good times create weak people. Good times create weak people. Why? Because good times make people just sit in their comfort zone. Because good times are comfortable times, and they don't challenge you. They don't push you to do more. Good times simply create weak people because you're in a good time. You're probably not in your high gratitude mode, and you're just cruising life, and you're just in your comfort zone. Good times create weak people, right? Weak people create bad times. Now, what happens when you start developing that weak persona, if you would? You're going to start blaming, complaining. You're going to be that rotten fruit in the basket. I'm just going to say it like it is. You're going to be that guy. You're going to be that girl that people don't want to hang out with you because you're so negative. And it all comes from being weak, right? No self-confidence, no self-worth, no self-love. All this stuff is going to start to develop and pile on top of each other. Weak people create bad times because who else creates bad times? Weak people. Now, it doesn't have to be weak in strength. It could be weak in mentality, weak in the head, weak in action. This is how I'm interpreting it. Hey, maybe you guys can drop down your thoughts and let me know how you would take this sentence and then break it down. But that's how I see it. Weak in mentality, weak in persona, weak in posture, weak in goals, determination, purpose. They create bad times because they start complaining and they start blaming, right? Hi Gita, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Next sentence. Bad times create strong people. Now, is it out of the good times that you get strength, or bad times, tough times? Look at the Rocky behind me. Look at the quote, right? The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. It don't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. I just read the quote behind me on that Rocky poster. Bad times are the times that create strong people, right? When your back is against the wall, you got no options, you got no choice. It's tough. And when you get out of it, you don't get out of it with a ballet dance, right? You get out of it all broken and tough, and you overcome stuff, and that's how you get strong, right? And then in turn, the last is strong people are the ones who create good times, right? Those are the ones that have been through it all. They got the rhino skin, right? They got the rhino skin. They're strong, man. They can go through it. It don't matter. It doesn't matter because they've been through it already. They've seen it already. Hey, Bridget, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully you catch the replay. I think it'll make a lot more sense if you're walking in right now. But that's how it works, right? It's the strong people that create the good times, right? When you go out and you want to be around friends, family, whoever, strangers, do you kind of feel that you would hang out towards more like weak people, whiny, blamey, complainy people? Or would you go towards people that have that thing about them, that they're strong, that when you're around them, you feel good, you feel their energy. When they walk into a room, you feel their presence. Who would you hang around with? Who are the ones who create the good times? Those are the people who create the good times, because the weak people are the ones who complaining and blaming and right? So I'll go over it one more time, last time, because I just love this. 4 sentences that just kind of just sums up everything. Human history. This is how it works. Good times create weak people. Weak people create bad times. Bad times create strong people. And strong people create good times. Hopefully you got some love, some inspiration. If you got a variation of, those sentences, they kind of speak to you in a different way. Drop your thoughts below. Let the feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And I definitely want to know how you interpret these four. Like, if you have a different take, because we can't all be thinking the same thing. That'd be boring, right? So be creative. Kind of think about it a bit and drop your thoughts below. Oh, some of you really liked the live last night with the question I asked. I'm getting so much feedback on that. You guys got to get more brave and like drop your thoughts under the like live. You know, I appreciate that. I look forward to your comments and feedback. You know, I always do. I love that stuff. And like always, remember, if you share, you show that you care. Until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.